Okay, you guys, we did our walkthrough. Now, this was supposed to be a chat with Nat day, but it was garden chat. Look, I want to show you what's in the greenhouse, okay? There's more peppers that need to go in the soil. I do have to order more of the 7-gallon grow bags. Let me show you my son. Look at my boy. He's my oldest. He's getting ready for work, but he's bringing his brother a jacket. That's my babies, y'all. That's the oldest. That's firstborn and baby boy. That's baby boy right there. Firstborn, Christopher, Joshua. Let me tell you, I had the name Christopher written down on an index card. I started writing down the names of my children. I wanted my first when I was 16, and I wanted my firstborn to be a son, and I wanted to name him Christopher or Nicholas, Jonathan. I love the name Jonathan. Noah. Those are all the names that I had, but Christopher was at the top of the list. It's my Christopher. You saw him just walk by. So when I finally did get married and started my family, I told my husband this. I said, I already know the name of our firstborn. If it's a son, his name would be Christopher. I said, it's on a index card that was so tattered and old from when I was 16 years old. I wrote the name Christopher down. That's my Christopher, y'all. Okay? And when it came to the second name, like I said, I love the name Jonathan. I have no idea why. I love the name Jonathan. Either Jonathan or John Nathan. I'm so old-fashioned. But instead, the name Joshua popped up. There's my Joshua. I let my husband choose the middle names, but the first names, that was Mama. And Christopher's name means carrier of Christ. Christopher means carrier of Christ or bearer of Christ. The name Joshua means God's salvation. And his dad picked the name Terrell as his middle name, which I wasn't happy about that. But I like it now. I think it's a nice name. And I didn't want Terrell. I wanted Terrell. Okay? So, and then with Christopher, his middle name is his father's middle name. He didn't want a namesake. He didn't want like a Tony Jr. So Christopher has his father's middle name, which is a tradition in their family with the guys to have an L name as the middle name. So Christopher's middle name is Lloyd, and his father's middle name is Lloyd. Okay. Also with my husband, his name isn't Anthony. It's actually Tony, Tony. Tony. He's not an Anthony. His mother said that if she had with her child, he's the baby of that family. She said her son will be her child will be a Tony, whether it's a girl or a boy. Tony with an I if it's a girl, and Tony with a Y if it's a boy. So Tony with the Y is in there. Okay. So yeah. Pretty soon I will be taking Christopher to work. He's driving. Pretty soon he's going to be driving himself. One last thing I have to do. I don't have to be a chauffeur anymore. So my children are growing up and becoming more independent. Of course, old Josh back there. That's a different story, but that's okay. Because look, God gave me that child because he knew I was the one to care for him. That's how I feel about that. It's like you need patience. And sometimes I'm at my wit's end with him, but I have to kind of just, how would I want to be treated as a human being? How would I want someone else to treat him? You know, as an individual, as a human being. So you have to learn, and you need the patience of Job, because he'll pluck your nerves. Like him. He will pluck your nerves. But I think about how much I love him, and I'm going to do my best to care for him with God's help. Okay, you guys, look. It's nice today but it's a little overcast, and the wind is a little bit chilly. That's why his brother went and got him a jacket. I'm not going to dare try to move him right now. He's probably going to act up if I try to make him go inside. because he wanted to come out here. But I will, if I go into the greenhouses, I was going to show you now, but I think the battery on my camera is about to go out. If I go into the greenhouses, I will let you see what's in there and let you see what's going on in my greenhouses. I'll record it. It may be in a separate video though, okay? All right. I'm going to sign off, guys. Enjoy your day. Oh, happy Sunday.